Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to try and do it like the guy from X Factor. Do you know what I mean? Welcome to the Wrestling Fellas YouTube. I don't know. Welcome to Change My Mind, the new show where we've chosen 5 superstars we don't like, we don't get, or we don't get the hype around. And the other 2 fellas choose a match. And we go watch that match and we see if they can change my mind or change their minds. We obviously put the video out last week. Go and watch it. I'll link it in the description below. It'll also be at the end of the video if you want to go rewatch that. We all chose our wrestlers. For me, I forgot for the life of me.
I've got the list.
It was Sting.
You got the list.
For Matt,
Sting, John Moxley, Eddie Kingston, Orange
Cassidy.
Sting, Briscoes, Eddie Kingston, Orange Cassidy, John Moxley.
Yeah.
Ted's was Bully Ray, Ciampa, China, Jay Lethal, and then you changed
Santos Escobar.
Nikki Bella to Santos Escobar.
Yeah.
Yep.
And mine was HBK, CM Punk, JBL, not Bradshaw or the APA, NXT 2.0 from when it's 2.0 to current times, and then I changed from AJ Lee to Daniel Bryan / Bryan Danielson early as possible.
Yeah. So, and we all chose each match. We'll get to the matches in a second. And we're going to see if we've actually changed our mind on the wrestlers they have picked. So, we'll go one by one. We'll say the match that we got given. And then we'll say whether we changed my mind and put our thoughts into it and stuff. And then we'll go move on to the next fella. And then at the end of it, if we have changed our mind, we'll replace the people that we've changed our mind with. And a new match will then follow.
Can I go first?
Yeah, go for it, mate. So what was what was your wrestlers and what were your matches?
So I had China, and it was China versus Jeff Jarrett. Matt did say No Mercy 1999, but we watched it and realised it was the wrong match. So then he gave me the right match, which was Unforgiven 1999. Which, fun fact, Matt, she also doesn't win the title at that event either.
I watched it.
So you 2-0 on that one.
When does China win the Intercontinental title then?
So she wins it, but then some ref guy comes out and says, "Yeah, with Deborah in with a chair."
This is bollocks, man. When did she win the Intercontinental title then? Put me in my office. Carry on while you're doing that anyway. Sorry about that.
But I've got to admit, I'm happy you actually gave me the 1999 match because it was a good housekeeping match, I think it was called.
It was.
And it was like a hardcore match. And it was quite weird to see her being treated treated equally in the ring. There weren't no pulling of punches. Everyone were running at full pace, that's what I'm hoping for Rhea, is they treated the exact same way. And
on here, it says No Mercy, October 17th, 1999. China wins the Intercontinental Champion, and it was a good housekeeping match. And then Jericho wins at Armageddon.
So was there another good housekeeping match? No, because we did talk about there's the US No Mercy and there's the UK No Mercy. I didn't watch the UK.
No, the UK. She didn't win it in the UK.
I can promise you, from watching both those matches.
AJ Styles, you don't win titles in the UK.
Yeah.
Good point. But yeah, and I've got to admit, mate, it did change my opinion. It made me appreciate it a little bit more. And I'm going to watch a few more matches because I'm now intrigued. So someone in the comments give me China versus Jericho for SummerSlam 1999.
Survivor Series 99, yeah.
Survivor Series 1999.
And then Ivory China, WrestleMania 17.
Anything China, Jericho, and Angle.
Yeah.
European Intercontinental, whatever it was.
But I really enjoyed. I did really enjoy it, and it did change my opinion of her, and I found a little bit more respect. So I will be getting a new one.
Take that one off.
I'm not sure who it is, his yet, but I will update you both honestly when I can think.
Cool. Next one.
Trent Beretta was my second one.
Yeah.
We had the Best Friends versus Santana Ortiz from Dynamite 17/2020. By the way, just a caveat: the Triller app is so shit for going back in time to try and find a show. I ended up finding this, but with Spanish commentary, which was great. To be fair, really enjoyed it. May start watching Dynamite with Spanish commentary because it was great. It was good fun. So that might be a new thing that I found, but I did enjoy it. Really good match. Really brutal match. I think everyone.
Yeah, but got that match.
Yeah, CM Punk would be in tears with all the glass that were flying around. He's going to be very upset.
Is that? If I remember right, it's me that said that one. That's the one where Sue turns up in the minivan and Orange is in the back.
Yes. Yeah.
I got the right one then.
So, but yeah, it was a fantastic match. I think yet again, I can understand Chucky T. I get Chucky T. He's great, but I think Orange overshadowed them both because he came into that match and just won it for him. He jumped out of the boot, say his Superman punch, and then we're kind of done, which I think overshadowed him a little bit. So I'm still not 100% on Trent Barreta. I'm going to more of an understanding. I'm getting it a little bit more, but I think I need another match.
Right. So the idea is try and find something where Orange doesn't get involved.
That's major players versus Trent Barreta and the other one that he was with in ECW.
Hey, you already killed it. You said major players. They were shocking. Even they said they were shocking.
Hey, not wrong with major players.
Was it major players? Was that Hawkins and
Ryder?
Yeah,
right. Okay.
Yeah, when they were called the major players. But
I might just lie and put Matt Cardona on my list. Let's say because
you just told us now.
I've not seen much of his indie stuff. I know he's great. I've seen bits and bobs.
Unless it's GCW, it's hard to find. You can find his GCW stuff, but it's only done a handful of them because he gets injured in it very quickly.
Yeah, he does. He does. John?
So I had JBL versus Eddie Guerrero. Don't ask me to pay-per-view.
Judgment Day.
Judgment Day. I think the year was wrong.
Yes, it was. I said 2004. It was 2005.
Yeah. Or no, you said 2005 and it was 2004.
It was 2004. JBL was champion in 2004.
Yeah.
2005 one was the John Cena one.
John Cena,
yeah. Yeah. Watched the Eddie Guerrero one with JBL. Couldn't watch for some reason. My WWE Network's been absolutely dog turd this week. I want to watch NXT 2.0 this week as well, and it wouldn't let me. So I was able to watch the JBL Eddie Guerrero one. It's Eddie Guerrero. It's a good match. Plenty of blood in it.
Yep.
Plenty of blood. My issue with that one is, and this is where I'm going to get with both of them in a minute, he's wrestling somebody that I would think would make him look good.
That's right. Why.
Same with John Cena when he's wrestling somebody that makes him look good. I would like to see him because I like to see why he's regarded, because look, he's back on the scene now and everyone's fucking getting a little chubby because he's wearing a fucking raincoat and a cowboy hat.
I've not seen anyone rave about him at all, so I don't know where you've seen that.
Mate, yeah, so mate, I must be mean. You must be in some one or two different groups, but some of these ones are like, listen, when he came back at Bound for Glory this week with Nick Neville, I don't know if that's a spoiler because they pre-recorded him, but he came back and the feed I'm on was going absolute mental because they're like, oh my god, he's turned up at TNA. Well, he would do. He's got a Legends contract with WWE and they're working together. Stupid idiots. But yeah, no, it was good. Good match. Hasn't changed my opinion on him once again because I feel like you picked my favorite wrestler of all time, mate. And then you picked one of my other favorite wrestlers to watch the other match. I didn't watch the John Cena one because it wouldn't let me. But once again, it's like I feel like John Cena would have carried him. My enjoyment for John Cena would have carried him. It'd be cool to watch him maybe take on somebody I'm not as, favourite for. That'd be good. NXT 2.0. It was the North American title ladder match.
Yeah. Stand and Deliver.
Yeah, Stand and Deliver. This one took a while to get on because it was dick. Good match. Excellent match. All the combatants in it, though, are great. I mean, I've seen them on the
Even
Raw.
JD?
Barring JD.
Come on. I slipped up last night. That was funny.
I think, once again, it's another one of the things. Give me one that's not as packed full as Talent and JD.
That's the issue, though, with NXT. If you're going to do it with NXT, they're all on the main roster now.
So what I would say, then, because we're going right up to the current one, look at these ones maybe a little bit more current at the time. Like, look at Obafemi or Trick.
I can give you an Obafemi.
I've got two in mind for him. Zachary Wentz versus Wesley from the last event, which was sick, and the Obafemi versus, which is the one with Ivar. Is it Ivar and Wesley? Is he the triple threat match?
And on NXT.
Yeah.
No, the NXT
Stand and Deliver. Sorry, mate.
It had Ilya Dragunov in it that I think is fucking amazing anyway. It's got Braun Breaker he's growing on me.
But I thought giving you that would, because of how exciting a ladder match is, I thought that would be it.
Yeah, I think because I watched the JBL one first, and then I watched the NXT one, my mindset was already at the place of,
oh, okay,
I enjoy all these already, so that might be, if I watched it the other way around, probably would have totally different thing. But I am now. I don't want to say, yeah, you've changed your mind, because I want to see some of these NXT superstars that haven't come up yet.
Right, I can give you
one. Or even if you have
a lesser known tier.
Or even if you get one of the lesser known ones that's still down there taking on someone like Eli or Braun, then it's...
What about Trick versus Carmelo at the WrestleMania?
Yeah, because I haven't seen much of Carmelo, because I don't really watch SmackDown Live that much. So it's highlights for me in SmackDown, or I'll put it on in the background. So Carmelo will be another good one. And try and gives me more understanding on him as well. But like I said, it's not that I did go to watch it this week though. I would be proud of it. I did hit the fucking screen fucking hundreds of times.
It just wouldn't come on.
Wouldn't come on for me because it sounded like a really good show this week.
Yeah, it was. You won't watch this week. CM Punk's on it.
No, it's not. But no, I haven't changed my mind yet.
Okay.
NXT, I'm teetering. Just I want to see a little bit more.
Yeah.
JBL, give me something with somebody.
I've got a JBL one for you.
It's not a 5-star superstar.
I've got one straight away for you, which we'll come to in a second. Cool. By the way, so the No Mercy one said, I've literally got it on in the background here, and I've got to the end. Jeff Jarrett wins the title. The referee runs out, changes his mind, reruns the match back, and China wins the title.
Ah, right. So
watch the whole segment, Ted. It's WWE.
Sorry.
You should know that. My God. And don't question me, and I know.
Me doubting him. You had me thinking.
I know. I doubted myself. I doubted myself. So mine got picked was Eddie Kingston. No, it weren't.
Kingston and Moxley.
Yeah, it was.
No, it weren't. The Briscoes. No. So the two I got chosen were Briscoes by Ted with a match. And then John decided to do, kind of kill 4 birds with 1 stone kind of thing. And it worked with 3 of them. So Briscoes and FTR have completely changed my mind on the Briscoes. I thought it was incredible. I prefer Jay to Mark Briscoe. I thought Jay put more of a show on that match than Mark did. I still don't think Mark as a singles competitor is something that I'm going to look forward to at all. But as a tag team, I will go and rewatch some matches back of the Briscoes. That has completely changed my mind. Because that was it. The Briscoes as a tag team was what I was talking about. So that has changed my mind.
I think Mark's, and I know I'm not being anybody that's a fan of him, please don't take it away. I think Mark's when he's wrestling on TV, put a paycheck in his pocket and support his family.
Yeah.
And Jay's family. I think if they give Mark a bit more of a serious, maybe a heel run, like probably like busting heads and smashing blood and hardcore matches. We might be able
needles
to take
in
more
mouths
serious.
and stuff. Yeah.
But right now he's in a really bad. They're killing 2 people there actually. That group in NXT.
Him and Kyle.
Him and Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly should be kicking people's heads off.
Yeah, he should
mid card in like TNT title sort of range, and the one that Will's got, and that's where he should be sitting now, and actually not pissing about with Orange Cassidy.
No comment on that one. And then the match that you gave me, John, was the Young Bucks versus Eddie Kingston and Jon Moxley. That's why I said 4 birds with 1 stone, because I weren't a fan of the Young Bucks then. Starting the Young Bucks, I enjoyed it. There wasn't super kick after super kick after super kick, which I enjoyed, because I hate when the Usos do it. I hate it when the Young Bucks do it. I don't enjoy it as a match. It doesn't do anything for me. But they didn't do it in that match as often, which I thought was good. Jon Moxley, you have changed my mind slightly. I enjoyed him in that match. I'm going to go and watch one of the matches that got... We're going to go through the comments in a minute. One of the matches that got put on there. Eddie Kingston...
If it's the one I think it is, please don't watch that one.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll talk about it in a minute.
Watch it, but don't watch it as the change of mind, because it's...
Well, that's what I want to watch it for.
I think it is. You've already watched it, and you know... Talk about it in a minute.
Okay. Eddie Kingston, you've not changed my mind. I didn't enjoy him in that match at all.
I think Eddie Kingston's going to be hard, because Eddie Kingston's got that Japanese style wrestling that I don't think you like.
No, I just didn't. Moxley, I did. I enjoyed Moxley. To be fair, it was more Moxley and the Young Bucks than Kingston in that match, I thought.
Yeah.
But you changed my mind on 2 things: Moxley and the Briscoes. Kingston, no. So we have.
I think to understand Kingston a bit more, I think you need the promo to go with it, leading up to it.
I've got a Kingston one for him.
No,
the debut match.
We'll go into that in a minute then.
You need to watch the clip from the week before.
Yeah.
Yeah. But with that, let's save that in our back pocket for later next. We've already planned this one through.
Mm-hmm.
So I've changed my mind on 2. Ted's changed his mind on, was it 1? And John on none at the moment, but he's teetering on one of them. So we're going to go to the comments. We're going to look at some comments. Now, John did say in the video, and for some reason you all missed this bit, that he wanted everything pre-2002. Shawn Michaels. Anything else after he's watched or he knows, so he doesn't have an issue with. He doesn't get the early stages of HBK or the Rockers.
Before he lost his smile. Like that.
Before he lost, yeah. So...
But I wouldn't even say it. I'd say probably before DX.
Yeah. So
yeah,
anything all the Attitude Era stuff. So I have a match for you. We're gonna go to comments in a minute, but we'll see if you want to watch this one. For Shawn Michaels, for you, my friend, and I will send you it all in the chat. I'm gonna give you Shawn Michaels. Yeah, it's on the network. Shawn Michaels versus Mankind in your house. Mind Games. It is on the network, obviously, because everything's on the network for the WWE. This will be good till Netflix, and then we'll struggle finding anything on Netflix for it.
What year is it in your house? Do you know?
1996.
What?
1990, September 96 in your house. Mind Games.
Was it called Mind Games?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a heel.
Okay. Mankind as well.
Yeah, so I know you're a big Mick Foley fan, so I'm probably doing the same thing. Is it? That's fine then. That's fine then. It was a quality match. I really enjoyed it. It's one of my favourites from his early days, as he was coming up just before the DX stuff. Ted, we've already been through some ones with you, so with Jay Lethal, in the comments you had Jay Lethal versus... Remind me?
Jay Briscoe.
Jay Briscoe. Ring of Honor.
Best in the World 2015.
Pay-per-view dedicated to CM Punk, I say. Cool. Nope, no nibble. And then the other one, which one?
I saw the smile.
Which one are you going for? Whichever one you're going for with Bully Ray. Are you choosing the Bully Ray, or do you want us to choose one for you?
So, I've already watched Austin Aries versus Bully Ray.
Oh, okay.
Which was okay. In the Bully Ray versus AJ Bound for Glory 2013, I was struggling with trying to find it somewhere, but I didn't have a proper look, so I'll have a proper hunt down. I'm guessing if I delve into
the deep enough, we'll find it. It'd probably
it'd be somewhere.
So TNA's got really hard because they've got it. They used to have it all on YouTube, and now they put it behind a paywall, haven't they? Yeah. Which makes it even worse because I think it's fucking ridiculous their pricing as well for their. Yeah, we looked at it when it first launched, didn't we?
Yeah, we're gonna see if it was feasible, but it really wasn't. So, not when you're paying individual pay-per-view prices for AEW.
Can I give John one for Bryan Danielson? That's okay.
Well, yeah, we'll go on then. What match was it for Bryan Danielson?
So, John, Bryan Danielson versus Roderick Strong. Ring of Honor, This Means War, 2005. Is my choice for you, my mate.
So,
can you send me the link on that one, mate? Yeah.
What I would say, he's not changed his mind on 2 yet.
Oh, okay.
So we need to change it.
Do you want a few? Give me some. Yeah, give me some.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
Because I'll just get bored otherwise. I've got an attention span of a child, and I still remember. Right, yeah, but no, that's fine. That's 2 new ones. I'm happy with that one. So that could be 2 ticked off.
Cool. I've replaced the Briscoes and Jon Moxley with Darby Allin and Ricochet. Now, with Ricochet, I don't want WWE, I don't want NXT, and I don't want WCPW.
Okay. So you
anything outside of that.
Darby.
And if you can change my mind with Darby Allin, I'll fucking clap your hands for you. Same with Eddie Kingston.
Darby and Ricochet.
Yeah.
Okay. That gives me a
little chance. To find some of his stuff as Prince Puma then, don't we?
Billy Goat.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Billy Goat. The only thing is with Ricochet, mate, I want you to go in with a clear mind.
Yeah, will do. I'm not going in with a mind of what I think now. It's not fair.
And obviously, bear in mind, a lot of Ricochet's work outside of WWE is very choreographed. It's probably the best way to put it. Very choreographed to a T. You got to just enjoy the moment. Forget about that this is really planned routine. As everybody, you've seen in WCPW a lot of the stuff back then, because these New Japan stuff, I think Ted will probably be able to say, but I think in New Japan they heavily forced on him doing all the superhero landing and stuff like that, and it was because that's what the crowd wanted. Because Ricochet, if I'm right, he didn't win any titles there either, did he?
The North American, I think.
That's probably it. Maybe like a tag team or something. So yeah, but no, that's fine. So you changed Darby and Ricochet.
Yeah.
What have we got for you this week? What's the comment saying for you this week?
What was Jon Moxley, Kenny Omega?
Is that what have they put on that one? I feel like someone's setting you up there.
It's not the Exploding Deathmatch one.
That's the one I watch.
It's the original one.
It was. Give me a second. Let me get it. Full Gear 2019.
Let me do some.
Let me step into my office. The cat. No, I don't think it is the thingy one, because that's Revolution.
Yeah, neither do I. No, it's not. It's the original one.
That one's fine. I felt like someone was setting you up there, mate, to watch the Revolution one.
Which one's the Revolution one?
The really bad explosive.
That was amazing what you're going on about. I laughed at that. I mean, took it serious.
I am not even going to kid you, right? That is actually one of my favourite matches in AEW history, but all for all the wrong reasons.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
It's terribly great.
it's do you know what? The match itself was good, and then the explosions go off, and what I love about it, bless him, Eddie Kingston comes out, the dude, because in the original one in New Japan, someone does the same thing. I don't think it was New Japan era. It was someone does the same thing. They come out to save the guy that's losing. They're trying to wake him up, and he won't wake up, so he dives on top of his body to keep him safe. And it wasn't much better, but it was just all fireworks and stuff.
Yeah, it was. Safe. I saw the ending again on TikTok the other week, and I was like, "This is amazing."
Yeah,
yes, death match.
The exploding death match. Eddie Kingston comes out to save his best mate because they are genuinely in real life best mates, and obviously no one knew it was going to be like a wet fart, so he dives on him, and then the sparklers go off. That's the best way to describe it. But then, like, that's it. No fireworks, no explosions.
Yeah.
And then he lies on him, and it gets to a point where Mox is like.
Even Tony Schiavone's trying to fucking proper bring it.
Mox has even cut a promo in the ring about how bad it was, and then cuts it about Kenny and everybody else, and then he's still lay there selling
it out.
And I think the match is good. The ending's pants, but I think what makes it so better is that Eddie keeps trying his best to keep kayfabe alive.
Yeah,
absolutely. But yeah, that's what I thought. Someone was setting you up to watch a match, and then you're going to come back and go, "Oh shit, that was just pants."
I've already watched that match anyway because I found it funny.
What I said. I'm sure you've seen that match. I'm sure you've messaged me.
I have. Going, I did. I remember when it happened. I messaged you. I remember. Not when it happened, but when we started doing it and I started rewatching it back. It was one of the matches I rewatched. Cool. So I
have that event on DVD as well. They sent it in one of my boxes.
Oh, there you go. And the fucking day the AEW pay-per-views. So, I'm not going to call them questionable because I feel like we take the piss out of people when they put the list on.
No. What we got to remember, this is people's views.
Yeah, exactly. Okay? That's what I'm saying. So, I mean...
I think this is why the people like the fellas. Because we all have different views. Also, I think people like that we don't
sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go into it then. Right. Heel Jack, Braun Strowman, Heath Slater, Scott Steiner, Ridge Holland, and Albert. The only decent Ridge Holland thing I can tell you to go and watch, pal, would be anything over the last few weeks. Honestly, it would be over. Or
he's the weakest member of.
No. Imperium versus the Fight Night, whatever they were called. It was the week after. It was the pay-per-view after Clash at the Castle in 2022. I can't remember what it is. Go and watch it though. It's a six man pub brawl match, whatever it was called. That was decent.
Braun Strowman, Braun Strowman against the Fiend.
Yeah. SummerSlam or Extreme Rules.
The one where he...
Is it Swamp?
Did he? Swamp.
Yeah, Extreme Rules 2020.
Scott Steiner.
Anything tag team. Yeah, anything tag team. His match with Triple H was okay at Royal Rumble 2003, but other than that, there's nothing in WWE.
I think Desert Man would be a good for Scott Steiner one because he's a WCW guy.
Yeah, he is.
Heath Slater. Now, Heath Slater is a really hard one because you watch his NXT stuff, and Nexus stuff, it was okay. But he was just a background member. I think people love Heath Slater for two reasons.
The ride or run.
3MB, and I've got kids.
Yeah.
We're tagging with Rhino.
So
I think that's it.
I've got a Heath Slater match then. When they won the tag titles, were they facing the Usos in the finals of the SmackDown tag titles? Him and Rhino won. Go and watch that. It's fucking mint.
Yeah.
Albert versus Kane. Albert versus Kane for the Intercontinental title. I think it was on SmackDown.
Anything when he tagged there, like Ted said, TNA, it's probably his best work when he's tagging with Test. We're tagging with Test.
Oh, do you know what? In my head, I had Total Non-Stop Action, and I'm like, who was he in TNA? I can't remember. Yeah, Test and Albert. Yeah, with Trish.
Or if you want to see some fantastic work by Albert, you go and watch Lord Tensai versus John Cena. That's
Don't go and do that because that will absolutely make you hate everything to do with John Cena and Tensai.
That's the sort of shit can get you sacked.
Yeah, that's not happening. Fucking hell. I don't know what Tensai was like in Japan. I don't know. I've never watched any of his stuff in Japan, so I can't tell you.
He becomes highly rated by Finn Balor.
He did when he came in, I remember. Everyone was raving about it.
I don't know if it might be worth having a look if you can find some of the Japan stuff.
Yeah.
Heel Jack. But Finn Balor highly rates him out there.
A lot of people did, to be fair, in Japan.
Let me step in my office. I'll have a look for him, see if I can find something for him.
Usi to Juicy.
Yeah, you doing Usis?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll do Usis. Goldust, Vader, Ultimate Warrior, Big Boss Man, Gangrel.
Goldust and Piper, WrestleMania.
Piper,
parking lot
Mania.
Raw. Yep.
Yeah, Goldust versus Triple H on Raw. Just before he gets electrocuted. The match was actually good.
Or the Rhodes versus the Shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a quality tag team match as well, yeah.
Something a little bit more
recent.
Closer to the time. Vader Mick Foley.
Anything in.
Are you fine anything Vader? I think the Vader Mick Foley one was actually in Germany where he lost his ear.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I think that one is. I think that's it's on the network somewhere.
Is it Cactus?
Cactus
is
Jack.
Mick Foley? I think it's Cactus Jack.
Yeah, Cactus Jack.
I wish somebody had put Mick Foley on the list.
Vader,
put Mick Foley.
I know, yeah. Vader Shawn at SummerSlam. You'd have to look it up. I think 95 was a quality.
Joe, in hindsight, I think Vader could have made my underappreciated list.
I know. Might say.
Now I'm thinking of it. He had bangers, but he never really done much because he
won the world title, didn't he? WCW.
Yeah, WCW, but he flipped in between WCW and WWF all the time.
Yeah.
Warrior.
That John's your best man for that.
As much as
Savage
I don't
Warrior.
like the What?
Savage Warrior.
Hogan Warrior.
Yeah.
For the world title and the Intercontinental title. It was on the 2K game this year.
Yeah, it was.
Absolutely great. When he tagged together as well against Sergeant Slaughter when he deflected to the Soviet.
Yeah.
Or was it Iran? That was decent. Big Boss Man.
Boss Man and the Hungry Top Man on. I can't remember. I remember the year. I think it was 93.
I only remember
94.
I didn't remember him from Sunday Night Heat. That's.
But he had some bangers at Al Snow in the what was the cage called? The kennel match.
British
that was good.
As well.
Stuff was he's anything Attitude Era. His take a match in Hell in a Cell was okay. It wasn't great because everyone expected it to be Mick Foley-esque Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, when he's in the SWAT gear, it's probably when he's at his best. So if you're looking for stuff in particular, you find him in he's the old-fashioned blue and black cop gear.
I enjoy that Boss Man though. I enjoy that Boss Man more. I enjoy it more than the Attitude Era one. But
I don't remember him much prior Attitude Era. That's the main issue.
Yeah.
Then I remember him, let's say Sunday Night Heat. He was on the ones that was on that every week.
Yeah. Gangrel, anything to do with the Brood, mate. Go and watch Brood stuff.
That's about it with Gangrel.
That's it with Gangrel. Yeah. He didn't really do anything else other than that.
With the Hardys as well.
Yeah, shown up on TNA I think once or twice. But he didn't really do anything else.
Just be careful when you're searching Gangrel on YouTube.
Why?
Gangrel's part of that an elusive group of people that have done
okay.
Contact.
Okay. That's something I won't be searching. What's up?
I've got one for whoever had Albert Giant Bernard, who is Albert's name in New Japan, versus Tanahashi. Let's say from 2006, back in New Japan.
There you go.
There you go.
Juicy's to give us some matches to watch is give me Sting and Cactus Jack from WCW Beach Blast 92. Teddy's give you AJ Bully Ray, which we're looking for. And Johnny's give you JBL Chris Benoit WrestleMania 22, but you've already... that's not one I was going to give you. I was going to give you a different one.
I wouldn't... So, yeah, that's another one where I don't like to admit it because of who it is, but I'm a fan of the wrestler.
Yeah, me too.
That's the best way to put that. I am a fan of the wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be a tough watch for me to watch because I don't think you're going to sway my views on that one because I'm a fan of the wrestler, so I'm going to enjoy the match. But then at the same point, I'm going to be like,
anything JBL, I've already got a match for when we come back to it, mate. So don't worry about that. Mr. Green has chosen Matt Cardona, Dolph Ziggler, Mustafa Ali, Orange Cassidy, Shark Boy. Could not give you a good Shark Boy match.
Shark Boy.
I probably could actually. Something to do with Curryman. Him and Curryman had a few good matches on TNA.
Yeah, they did.
I would say early TNA, but what you want with Shark Boy is you want Shark Boy when he developed the Stone Cold Steve Austin gimmick.
Yeah, you do. Yes, you do.
That is peak. But then he was just a comedic jobber then. But that was peak Shark Boy.
It was good. Cardona?
Cardona. I'd have to date time him, but if you can find Cardona against what's his name, Nick Gage, GCW. One of the now it's a death match. So if you're not into that style, I apologize. It'll be tough to find a decent one because he was really good at the beginning, but he was doing death matches at the beginning. And he only did a few, and it was Nick Gage.
King, weren't it?
Yeah, and I think it was because he was a squeaky clean, and Nick Gage is the rough and rugged, killer and all that lot. But yeah, that stuff. We just go Matt Cardona because obviously we've got Zack Ryder.
Well,
too.
Zack Ryder had a match at WrestleMania 2032
when
he won the Intercontinental title. That he was good in that match. The tag title match against FTR at WrestleMania 35 as well was good.
Yeah, Ziggler.
Fucking anything, mate. Just go back from 2009 onwards and go and watch anything WWE.
Anything he did, he was great.
Money in the Bank cash in
every match.
Just go and watch that. The match itself is shit because it's like 2 minutes, but the cash in is all you need for Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler was one of these, and obviously he's getting his bit applauded now with TNA. But Dolph Ziggler's one of the wrestlers. It didn't matter who he wrestled, where he wrestled on the card. Dolph Ziggler's tried to steal the show. His name was the show. He called himself the show stealer. He aimed to do that every week, and he could have been wrestling the Great Khali in a Punjabi prison match, and he would have made it look good.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. That's a big show.
No, he would have, mate. That's how good Dolph was.
I highly rate Dolph Ziggler, Nick Nemeth. I really do. I think he has he won his heavyweight title, and then I think he fell into, unfortunately, into the time where Seth Rollins, the Roman Reigns, the Dean Ambroses, the Sami Zayns, the Kevin Owens were coming through. And
he still had Orton and Cena and
he still had the old guard still in, and he just couldn't. Fortunately, them guys are great. He's great, but them guys are like
they took it to another level. Yeah, exactly.
As people say for us, it's generational.
Yeah,
they're generational talents that you're not gonna get ahead of, and I think because of the level of the mid card as well, he was carrying. I mean, he had Intercontinental for so long. USA title. Yeah. Is Dolph? No, Dolph's not a Grand Slam. He only won the heavyweight.
He only won the world. He never won the WWE.
Yeah, he's one title away, I think, from a Grand Slam at WWE. Says enough for him.
Yeah, which is great.
Mustafa Ali, Cruiserweight Classic stuff, or his recent TNA run is your best stuff?
Yeah, Cruiserweight
versus Speedball.
Yeah,
I think TNA.
Yeah.
Nothing Retribution.
Nothing Retribution. Nothing after he came up to the main roster with his light thing in his hand in 2020. Nothing to do with that. Anything Cruiserweight Classic or anything to do with his recent TNA run is the best you're going to get from Mustafa Ali.
With Enzo in Cruiserweight Classic, he wrestled Enzo a couple of times.
He did.
Enzo's champ.
He did. Orange Cassidy. I'm not one for you for this, so I'll leave this to the boys.
Was it a Mimosa match? The fucking one.
Yeah, the one they're revisiting at the moment. Yeah, the Mimosa match with Jericho. Great match.
There you go.
See, you've got OC as well, haven't you? So,
aye.
Have to think. The Mimosa match was good. You could even do the one I gave Ted last week, or last time. As Ted says, it's a good match to see him finishing up on. the best friends against Santana and Ortiz. I think they were called the Pride and Powerful or something like that.
Yeah, they are. When they were with the
Inner Circle. Yeah, street fight. That was a good one.
Oh, that's another debut. That is pretty sick. Mate, that list you give us for top 5, the top 5 list.
Caesar, I've done it. The matches Mr. Green's give us is giving me Moxley and Omega, as we said. Jay Lethal and Briscoe, Ring of Honor, best in the world. And then Shawn Michaels, Triple H, unsanctioned match, but again, it's 2002, and you already know that one. So
Yeah.
And then top rope is Sting versus Ric Flair, Great American Bash for me. China, Jericho, Survivor Series 99 for Ted, and Shawn Michaels, Jericho for you. But again, it's WrestleMania 19. And then his is Great Khali. I can't even give you a Great Khali match. Big Show, Chavo Guerrero, Just Incredible, Val Venis. Just Incredible, anything to do with ECW. Just go and watch ECW with him in it. I'm
Chavo Guerrero versus Ray when Ray returned from the knee injury, I think. It'd say probably be one of his best ones. Yeah.
Chavo Guerrero, anything to do with the Cruiserweight title in 2004 or 5 was great.
I'd say Los Guerreros.
Oh, Los Guerreros in 2002, yeah.
The issue there is the same problem as mine, is Eddie pretty much carries him.
I don't think he does, though. In that tag team. No, in that tag
team.
I think Chavo and Eddie versus Benjamin and Haas, the world's greatest tag team. I think they're both are on the same level in that aspect. It's when Eddie takes that next step is when you see Eddie gets better, whereas Chavo just stays. And then Chavo goes Kerwin White, and then it's like fucking...
That's what I can't figure his name when he came
Kerwin White, fucking hell.
Great Khali. Punjabi prison match with Taker, maybe.
I won't even give you that.
There isn't a good one for Great Khali, but if you wanna try, Taker makes him look okay.
Orton
as well, the Punjabi prison match.
That was Jinder Mahal. That was
and then
Khali got involved.
Then he chopped him off.
Yeah. Matt, anything to do with Taker, just go and watch Khali Taker. If you really want to be changed, I don't know why you would, but if you really want to change your mind in Khali, go and watch anything with Taker.
Actually, I've got something for you to watch Khali.
Batista.
I'll change your mind. What you want to go and do? You want to go and watch The Longest Yard, the film.
Yeah, to be fair.
Then you'll
That's the only good thing Khali's done.
And that's it, to be fair. Oh, no, he did the Kiss Cam in Natalia. What are you talking about?
One of my favourite movies, so yeah.
That's fucking mint. I love it. Big Show.
WCW is a giant.
Yeah.
A lot of good matches in there.
Lesnar, Survivor Series 2002.
Anything The Rock post Royal Rumble.
Yeah. The match I'm going to give John for JBL, Big Show and JBL in barbed wire steel cage match. That's the one I'm going to give you. You'll forget anyway, so that's a good job. But that's the match I'm going to give you later on down the line. But Big Show's had decent matches all the way through his
Jerry
career.
Show.
Jerry Show stuff. Yeah. Jericho, Big Show and Kane. When they teamed. Big Show and Taker when they teamed. I don't think he's ever done anything in AEW, has he?
No.
That's worth noting.
Not worth noting, no.
We were in that street fight where the Yakuza one that they tried doing. The Like a Dragon street fight.
So no then. Val Venis is anything to... Rikishi, steel cage match, fully loaded 2000. That's probably his best match.
Anything with The Godfather, Sunday Night Heat.
Yeah. His Rikishi match. Oh, when he got his PP chopped off by Taka Michinoku. Go and watch that on Raw. That was interesting.
That's jokes. That's still funny now.
But no, Rikishi, Val Venis, Intercontinental title. Val Venis is quality in that. That's probably his best match. But yeah, we've got some matches. So what are the ones you're going to give me? I'm going to watch Kenny and John Moxley, Full Gate, and I'm going to watch Sting and Cactus Jack. I think, from one of the WCW ones I've just seen.
The ones that the Reeves broke it up then. It made it sound like John had fought Kenny Omega then.
John has fought Kenny Omega. John. I was there. I've got the t-shirt. You've got Jay Lethal, Jay Briscoe, Ring of Honor, and AJ Styles, Blu-ray TNA. If we can find it, I'm sure we can find it somewhere.
Yeah, I'll be able to find it.
And then John, you've got Shawn, Mankind for Mind Games, and what was the other one?
Roderick Strong versus Bryan Danielson. Ring of Honor, 2005. I've sent you the link in the chat. Also, Matt, just for you, so you've got some context. If you, I put another link in the video. What the Exploding Deathmatch was supposed to look like. If you could go in that video I've sent in, it's around 50 minutes in.
Desert Man.
Oh,
20 hours
I
ago.
didn't pop up. Sorry mate.
Right, Desert Man, jeez. I'd be upset with us. Right, so he's
I'm Burt Angle. My God, sorry.
We did Burt Angle.
I've not done Burt's.
We've
not done Burt's because I've not said any of them because one of them's questionable. So you do Desert Man, I'll do Burt's.
Right, so Desert Man, EC3, so TNA and NXT.
I agree with him.
John Morrison, Mike Awesome, Hulk Hogan.
So John Morrison versus Jeff Hardy. The ladder match.
He's put reasons in there as well.
Yes.
so we might have to study them one off cam, but off quickly. EC3 early his TNA run was okay when TNA was struggling. NXT, don't watch anything with NXT. They murdered him.
Apart from the promo where Ambrose goes, where is EC2 and 3? Oh no, 1 and 2. That's the only funny bit.
I genuinely think Vince McMahon literally mugged him off when he came to the main roster to WWE, just to make fun of him because he was no longer in TNA.
Yeah.
Rusev, John Cena, Rusev, WrestleMania, where he comes out in the tank.
Reigns, Rusev, Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, the John Cena one is even better because he's just blew the back out of Lana in that tank apparently. So
yeah.
So he still got some good
matches. His Rusev Day stuff. Rusev Day stuff was good.
Yeah.
Rusev Day.
You've done Morrison. Mike Awesome.
Mike Awesome is ECW stuff, mate. That match at ECW One Night Stand against Tanaka was fucking mint. I still go back and watch that match.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's mint. It's mint.
And he's put Hulk Hogan. He said, "Need I say more?" Only time I sort of enjoyed him was when he was in NWO WCW. Even then, outside of that, go back Golden Era. Anything with Warrior, Savage, or Andre, Ted DiBiase. They were good back then. Obviously, you've got to cast your mind of how you feel about him right now, and go back to remember that was the megastar wrestling. But I always like to watch him and Warrior for the two titles on the line.
Do you think Hogan is a man that's best for moments rather than matches?
100%.
I think Hogan.
When I think of Hogan, I think of moments more than any match.
I think with Hogan, for me, Hogan is a man that got very lucky in a wrestling business that didn't have many superstars.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 1,000,000,000%.
And he was, for me, that was the original over gimmick.
Yeah, definitely.
Because he got the Hulkamania gimmick over, and I believe it's to the help of Sly Stallone in Rocky.
Oh yeah, 1,000,000,000%.
And I think that's the first wrestler that got a gimmick over to the degree of John Cena, Cody Rhodes now, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins sort of have been able to build it on. If you look at everybody else around him, the only one really two to come close to him would have been Savage and Warrior.
Yeah.
But because I think how big he was at that time, they sort of plateaued underneath him.
Definitely. No, I agree.
Yeah.
And John, I know you touched on John Morrison and Jeff Hardy. I am fully on board with the John Morrison is overhyped train. I never got him, never liked him. Don't understand.
Actually, really shit pay-per-view, but really good match. Eminem versus the Hardys.
The one where
December.
Gets his face smashed open.
Oh, Armageddon triple threat with London and Fatal 4-Way actually. It's London and Kendrick, Eminem, Hardys, and Dave Taylor and William Regal. That's probably your best bet for John Morrison.
Yeah, I was going to say Eminem was probably the best era. Unless you go Desert Man and go and find Lucha Underground. He was excellent Lucha Underground. But finding Lucha Underground's like finding a needle in a haystack at the moment because I think it's been put on Apple and you have to pay for it. It pisses me off.
Really?
That's where I'd find some great Ricochet matches for him.
Yeah.
He's put some matches on as Desert Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's put Sting and DDP, WCW Nitro for me. For you, Ted, China and Lita, which the one I was originally going to give you. Judgment Day 2001. And then he's giving you JBL and Shawn Michaels from No Way Out, but again. Oh no, it's JBL that's what, but you like Shawn Michaels. Actually.
I'll probably give that one a go, maybe.
That might be one.
It's really good, that match.
But I think JBL Big Show is probably better. Burt, last one is Burt Angle. He stayed away from any Edge and Jericho matches because he knows the backlash he'll get. Good boy. So he said, so Matt don't rate Sting. Let's see about that. Sting versus Kurt Angle, TNA Bound for Glory 2007.
Oh, good choice.
For you, JR Ted, you've been granted access to watch China versus Ivory, WrestleMania 17. And John, lucky you get to watch a classic, which is Shawn Michaels, Kurt Angle, WrestleMania 21. But again,
I think I watched that one live,
maybe.
So good.
So now I'm hoping and praying I don't step onto anyone's toes with these picks of who I don't like watching. I think there's one on the list that one of you guys may question. So here we go. It's Tyler Breeze, Jinder Mahal, Santino Marella, PCO, and Bobby Roode. He said it's been an interesting one. Looking forward to the outcome. Tyler Breeze. Early NXT stuff.
NXT Black and Gold, yeah.
And then his Fandango tag team stuff was hilarious. It was like one of the highlights of SmackDown.
No. You like.
Just is the comedic side of him and Fandango when they were doing what was it called? The segment? When they were
Fashion Police.
Fashion Police. But it's matches wise, anything NXT.
Yeah, NXT. Sami Zayn, him in NXT.
Yes.
Yeah, it was really good. That's a really peak one.
Jinder, I mean the WWE title, but again, it's you're clutching at straws with Jinder.
3MB, if you like a bit of a laugh.
Yeah, if you want a serious match, then it's when he won the title against Randy Orton, but you ain't gonna get any out of us saying Jinder's in top 10. Santino Marella, anything is Intercontinental title was fucking mint.
Even
when he got picked out of the crowd and beat Umaga.
Yeah. And his debut.
PCO.
I've only just really started watching PCO and TNA, so I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Same here.
If I find one, I'll let him know. Bobby
Roode.
Him versus Shinsuke.
He's glorious. Orlando. But yeah, that is changed my mind.
So, obviously this will go out. Then it'll probably be a bit of a gap between when this comes out, because we're going to try and do this every 2 weeks, alternate with top 5. It's the way this is going to work out. So, gives us time to watch the stuff as well as do our top 5 stuff in between. But yeah, any of the matches we recommended there, let us know if you've watched them, what you think. Also, you've seen the updated list now from the fellas. Obviously, they've changed theirs. We've got Matt with Darby Allin and Ricochet. Ted, you've still got Trent Beretta in there, but you've changed the Briscoes to...
No, changing China to...
Oh, yeah.
Who else don't I really get?
5 minutes later.
I've still not thought of one. I'll be honest, I've been sat here twiddling with them. Actually,
2 hours later.
Naomi.
I can give you a good Naomi match.
Yeah, you're down to Matt on that one, mate.
Naomi's probably yeah.
Brodus Clay.
Fuck it hell.
Yes.
It's bad times.
And
Tensai. There you go. You got them all in one there.
There you go.
And Cameron. Amazing.
Well, yeah. So yeah.
Melina and Alicia Fox is a favourite match. Carry on. Sorry.
Alicia Fox.
But yeah, so this will be back in a few weeks' time.
Yeah.
Remember, hit the bell and you'll know when it happens, because you'll get notified when it goes on. Also keep an eye out there. But yeah, let's have fun. Let's see what happens.
See if things change.
Here it goes. Yeah.
Would it be better for me to pick someone like a Noam Dar? Do you know any of these
Well, I'd keep that in my back pocket just in case you change your mind on Trent Barreta.
Yeah, just leave Naomi on, mate. I might not know anything, but we've got Matt and then we've got the peeps at home.
Yeah, that's fine.
So,
not a problem.
There's a few in there that I know that Matt doesn't know for other guys, and same for Matt and you.
No worries, that's fine.
Coolio.
So that's cool. I might just pick a fucking doctor's one just for shits and gigs.
I will find you
and make you sit through it.
Yeah. That'll be fun, that. I might find you an NXT 3.0 match where she had to face, like, Caitlyn and they were just... Like, do you know what I mean? But no, that is cool.
There you go. Next time we do lives and we're looking punishments,
got
to sit through, like, a Nia Jax match or a Bully Ray match or CM Punk promo. You got to watch
an Eddie Kingston match
and record it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be painful.
Same
quite like that.
Red smashed him with bins.
No, I like them as well. They're good ideas. But no, that's all cool. But until next time, guys. Peace.
Peace.